Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Senua, Hellblade, and the game popped me outside of the building. I remember it ended just inside the doorway because I was afraid of triggering something. And,
Oh, hello, I didn't see you there.
hello Branwyn, I was just about to introduce you. So yeah, we've gotten through with things. Last time was a little bit of exercise in me being hyper fixated on the wrong direction. Um, I'll have to re-remember how to do fighting again because it's been 2 weeks since I played. This,
Oh no, the fourth wall.
yeah. Okay. Oh, that's neat. I like that. That's really cool. The animation where she puts her hand up.
Yeah, it's a thing a lot of games do. Well, I've seen a lot of games do it. Specifically, Mass Effect is the one that comes to mind, but it's always nice.
I've been thinking about picking up the Legendary edition of that because I have 1 and 2. I've never played 2.
Oh man, I wish I could, but you need the EA. You need to sign into the EA account to use it.
Oh no, 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 no. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would already be playing through Mass Effect 2 over and over and over.
I just noticed the bodies to the side. Okay, so I'm never really certain. Is this like a Norse outpost, or is this is like a Norse outpost, isn't it?
I mean, you probably, considering all of the hell stuff.
Yeah. Oh dear. This feels like boss counter.
It's coming. That song again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Well, we cut the face. That was something.
Stormy sees the lost soul. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win?
Oh no.
People can be. Everyone hates her. She's cursed. Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song. It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it. She can't give up. Did it? It's not like this. It can't. It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you? You still believe in yourself? No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible. Listen.
Come to me. Please.
I am definitely familiar with that spiral.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Well, that was rather intense. Nah, what?
Does kind of make me wonder, what if this game had been made with a male protagonist?
That would be interesting. What would be the changes to that?
Would the game allow would the game show the protagonist in the same vulnerability? This is the way you've come.
Yeah, I'm just, double checking to make sure it's not like an extra altar or something I missed or will be missing, because I've already missed a couple.
Understood.
Yeah, it's definitely, this is one of the reasons I kind of prefer, oh, there we go, I prefer a lot of stories with video games with female protagonists, or where you can build your own. Because if you can build your own, you're already starting from a blank. You know you're starting from a blank. The the storyline will be very generic by necessity.
Yep.
If you're playing a male protagonist, a lot of the times the story is still very generic and blank. There are exceptions, but it is the case a lot of the time. I get it feels to me like if they put a female protagonist in, and this is a lot of the thing, like where you have to perform better because higher expectation or lower expectation,
I mean,
Sorry. Go on.
maybe, but also
Ignore the pain.
guy stories tend towards the more generic. There are expectations, like if, for example, how would we have seen a male Senua put a white hot blade to his face
To cauterize a
like-
wound. Yeah.
yeah, would it be framed as more heroic instead of more horrifying and painful?
We kind of have the answer to that because they've done that with like Rambo and a couple other action sequences.
Yeah,
And yeah.
he would grit his teeth and do it, and there wouldn't be a whole bunch of voices telling him how
Worthless.
how crap he was.
Yeah.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbao made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains.
Was it called
That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Oh, some clipping going on there. Oh, that's right. You have to push a button to drop down. Yeah, it's... They would Ooh.
You can't do it. You can do it.
I got the swimming again.
You're strong. You're getting stronger.
It-
Where are you going? There's nothing
You're definitely right. I definitely feel that a male version of this story, the writers, or it would not get greenlit if they wanted to do this sort of serious look into mental illness.
Yeah.
They would want, action hero type stuff. Not that Descent to Madness hasn't been done well for male protagonists occasionally. Like, I've never played it, but I've heard a lot about Spec Ops: The Line.
Spec Ops: The Line is genuinely excellent in its storytelling, but that is also a subversion of the usual male trope, like male action hero trope. The main character of that falls into
Yeah.
that action, like the action hero thing is part of his downfall.
Right. The answer is to shoot everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no choice but to use the horrendously illegal weapon of war. Why was it even on the battlefield?
That is, yeah. Yeah. And I imagine, because if I remember correctly, they marketed it as a generic shooter and hid all that stuff. So they might have gotten it greenlit as being hiding the standard shooter genre stuff.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a comment on Call of Duty and Battlefield.
E.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home. And it does not ask you to swim against it.
Let the tide carry you away. Okay, this is extra. There's no forward here. But I'm glad I found that.
Yeah, the mother giving you some context is, and maybe comfort is nice.
Yeah.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Our voice friends are getting a little bit less helpful.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
Ah, there he is.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The light happened and I was looking too close in the foreground, not the background. Oh, everything about this game is so lovely.
Just for starters, it is very pretty.
Where is he? He's there. Where is he? He's there. Under the tree. You can see him. There he is. Come, you have to keep Dillian going. Waiting for you. Keep going.
Voices are friendly again. You were about to say remember?
I have forgotten, I'm sorry.
No worries. Okay. I get silent and I start to move the character forward and forget sometimes that triggers things to happen. We want to go to the tree, not up there. Is this the bridge we crossed?
I think so.
From over there. Altar. Now it's not going to let us swim because this is a video game.
Yep.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Well, there's still a lot of this game to go. Unless you get more seals on like repeat playthroughs, but why? I'm not sure what you would get out of a repeat playthrough of this. It's very beautiful, and I'm loving it as much as it is, making every muscle I have go tense.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to experience the story again,
yeah,
I think is the
day after day, Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
I don't think we're going to have a fight coming up because we don't have a weapon. But then again, oh. Okay, this is going into spirit stuff.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Ooh. Okay, this is lovely.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Look at how her posture has changed.
Mm-hmm.
And her stance and her gait. I usually give games a lot of issue for doing the dancey, swervy, female gait. But this isn't that, for one thing. But it's also just very stark considering she's had a very practical stance this entire game, or injured, and now she's whimsy. Okay, I think we're into cutscene territory. Yep.
What's your name?
Are we in Dylan's?
I'm not. I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dilly. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
The woad is starting to wash away.
The light by the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he thing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Okay, it is time for a new video. I'll be right back.